This is a particle diagram of a solid. A real-world example of a solid is a brick. The compressibility of a solid is almost none. This is a particle diagram of a liquid. A real-world example of a liquid is a glass of H2O. Water helps in the process of finding the volume in milliliters of irregular-shaped objects. This is a particle diagram of a gas. A real-world example of a gas is oxygen. Oxygen is found in the atmosphere and fills the volume of any room or container.
Boyle's law describes the relationship between pressure and volume of an object. Our real-world example was poking a hole into a balloon, then adding pressure until the balloon was deflated. Boyle's law is an example of an inverse relationship because as the pressure rises, the volume decreases. Pressure increases, volume is halved. Charles' law describes the relationship between volume and temperature. Our example was to show how the temperature of a metal lid got bigger when run under hot water. As the speed of the particles increase, the solid expands. Making it easier to open the jar. Gay-Lussac's law describes the relationship between pressure and temperature. Our example was the soda can lab. We heated up the can and then dunked it into cold water. The sudden temperature change caused the can to become crushed. This is an example of a direct relationship. As the temperature rises, so does the pressure, as well as the collision with walls. The temperature doubled, the pressure doubled, which makes them proportional.